Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744, and today, guys, we discuss about this, guys. Spurs have actually won a trophy, guys. This isn't a joke. This isn't a drill. This is the first time they've won a trophy since 2008. Guys, this is history in the making here, guys. The fact that Spurs have actually done this is incredible. And Spurs have actually won a European Cup before, guys. This is the third ever final they played in. Obviously, they won one, and I believe they lost one. So the fact that Spurs actually did this while being the underdogs is incredible. And sure, I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, Spurs played ugly. They got one shots right, everything like that." When it comes to finals, guys, it doesn't matter how well you play. It's just about do you score or not score, right? And for Spurs, they were clinical with their chances. And this is how football has become because in football, it's about winning. Nobody remembers the losers, right? And while Spurs did only have one sorry target, they made the most out of it. Brennan Johnson scoring the goal there, miscommunication there from United backline, from Maguire, and then obviously Luke Shaw, and then obviously Onana as well. And for United, as I said, man, it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing because how how does Ruben Amorim not realize? Because I'm looking at starting 11, guys. How does Ruben Amorim realize think to himself, okay, Mason Mount could start this one? Why didn't you start Kobe Minu? Or okay, fair enough. You don't want to start Kobe Minu, but why Minu was only given 2 minutes right at the end? It's mind-boggling to me. It is laughable. And why is Xerxes not starting? Because we all know Xerxes is way better than Hoyland. These kind of tactical decisions should have occurred. And I just feel like for United, as I said, man, I think they got arrogant. I think they overestimated themselves. And I think United realized that we underestimated you as Spurs, right? And for Spurs, as I said, man, this is incredible. This is amazing for them. The first trophy since 2008, guys. And this isn't just like a random trophy like a Carabao Cup or FA Cup. This is the Europa League. Europa League is a huge deal, guys. Europa League winners automatically get Champions League. And Spurs, even though they're currently 17th place, they're going to be in next season's Champions League, regardless of whatever happens in the league. It just shows you guys that football is a funny sport. We have seen teams end their trophy drafts this season. We've seen Bologna end their trophy draft. We've seen Newcastle end their trophy draft. We've seen um, Go Ahead Eagles end their trophy drought. Okay, Crystal Palace, right? So for Spurs to do this is crazy. And like I said, man, if you're Manchester United, you're gonna be devastated. You're gonna feel heartbroken that this is a really good opportunity to win a trophy because, guys, Man United are finished now, guys. They have no champion. They have no European football next season, and Ruben Amorim is going to be under immense pressure, hot seat now because might be a sackable offense. This might be a sackable offense because how do you lose the final to Spurs when Man United have Man United made finals the last couple of years. Won the Carabao Cup last year. FA Cup last year. They won the Carabao Cup a few years ago. They made the Europa League finals. Even at the worst period of time, Man United have been known to win trophies. So how come this version of Man United didn't win a trophy is mind-boggling to me. And for Man United, this team is just trash. It's simply put. And Ruben Amorim, you got to take a lot of criticism for what you did. And for United, as I said, man, just unacceptable. And for Spurs, man, incredible. Son Heung-min. And we got to talk about Son, man, because this is a guy that's been so loyal to Spurs for so many years now. And he could have easily left Spurs. He could have easily left Spurs. He could have done what Harry Kane did, right? But he stayed loyal. He stayed persistent, and he got a trophy. He won the Europa League at Spurs. And see, I know Kane won the Bundesliga with Bayern, but I think Son winning this Europa League is far more impressive than Kane winning the Bundesliga with Bayern. Because, guys, Bayern have always been known for winning trophies for Bundesligas. Spurs, they have no history of trophies. They're not known to win trophies at all. So the fact that Son actually did this is incredible. So we might have a convo on stream, guys. Is Son a bigger legend than Kane at Spurs? Now, obviously, when you look at the two players, I do think Kane is overall a better player than Son. But when you just terms of what they have achieved at the respective clubs, you can make arguments. So for Spurs, as I said, been incredible for them and Chicago. And remember in the beginning of the season, guys, he said he wins trophies in the second season. Well, that's a generational quote because that played out in the end. So congratulations to Spurs on the day. They deserve it, man. And for United, hold your heads in shame. This is absolutely disgraceful. And from this point on, guys, when referring to Manchester United, I'm not going to call them Manchester United. I'm going to call them Fraudchester because that is embarrassing. To lose the final to Spurs is simply unacceptable. I don't want to hear any excuses from United fans for saying that the referee robbed us or any of this bullcrap because you guys were the favorites and you have to own up to your mistakes. And for Spurs, as I said, man, incredible job for them. Round of applause. And this is football, man. What a season of football we've had. Trophy droughts ending. Incredible season. And I look forward to see you guys there on the stream. So, guys, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later, man.